This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Where we want to educate you about our market, empower you to make wise decisions, and help you engage with our expert contributors.
John, I have a whole bunch of stuff I want to talk to you about today, but let's talk about interest rates because that's a hot topic right now.
Okay.
And
what do you want to know?
I want to look into your crystal ball,
right,
and tell me what's going to happen. Let's talk about what affects interest rates and what do you think might be happening in the year.
The Federal Reserve met. They came out with their announcements. The Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell was talking to the nation and ultimately the world, and basically signaled to the market that they're going to continue to support things as they are, continue their asset purchases that they're doing, hold their Fed funds rate, their interest rate down at this very low level, once again, for the foreseeable future. Wall Street was looking for any sign of softening in that stance.
Right.
Because the numbers as they're rolling here regarding inflation are starting to really raise eyebrows. They're starting to really run hot. The last figure that sort of we watched was 2.5% inflation rate. That's hot. And it's going to get even hotter in about another 2 weeks when the next report comes out. It's going to run even a little bit higher than that. So long as the impacts of COVID are so sort of varied from one segment of the economy to the other, we're going to continue to support this. So what this basically means is they're going to continue to buy mortgages and mortgage-backed securities and treasuries in the marketplace, providing massive liquidity to that marketplace, and they're going to leave their interest rate unchanged. They did not put any signal in there as to speeding that expectation up, even though inflation's running hotter and they can see that it's going to come even higher on this next report. They're still not adjusting for that. They believe that it's temporary, that it's going to be passing, like it's going to spike and then come back down into their range. What that basically means is with the Federal Reserve signaling that they're not going to slow down their purchases of mortgage-backed securities and that they're going to keep their rate down, it's taken some pressure out of interest rates. It's allowed them to come off of their recent high and kind of hold on here. As soon as the Federal Reserve says, yeah, we're going to start to slow this down or that sort of thing, you're going to see interest rates pop right there.
Yes.
I believe that we're going to see interest rates this year peak in the middle threes. That's my expectation. Obviously not a specific quote for anybody, but we expect the general answer is going to be in the middle threes this year. 3.5, 3.75, something like that.
What that presents is our current market, our current real estate market, which is the issues in our market right now. We have a lack of inventory.
Yeah.
We have outstanding interest rates.
You know what? I'm going to push back. Is it a lack of inventory? I don't think it is. I think there's a different way to talk about it and think about it. Because as Rick said
You're right.
Before the show, we did 5,000 transactions last month.
Yep.
That's not a lack of inventory.
We got too many buyers.
You're correct. You're correct. And as a matter of fact, I said the same thing last week when we were talking about it. I said the same. It's not really a lack of inventory. It's just a lot of demand, a huge amount of demand. You know,
the pace of the market is on fast forward.
Yeah, supply is there. Demand is increased dramatically. That's what's happening.
Yeah, let's share this number. So 5,000 transactions last month. And if you go back 6, 9, 12 months ago, it was about 3,500 transactions.
Right.
What I think is going to head off this market to cause it to slow or potentially stop this train is affordability. That's really the key here. If prices outpace incomes for too long, people won't be able to afford the prices that sellers want to use to sell the house, right? That will slow this appreciation and stop this marketplace.
Right.
And what affects affordability? As you say, jobs and incomes and interest rates.
Yeah.
Right? So with interest rates remaining low, without getting out of control, that's one foot on the gas pedal. And with a improving job market in our area, and real estate is very local, right? So in Vegas, with an improving job market, there's nothing that I can see for the next 18 months that's going to cause this thing to derail.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now. If you ever have a question about real estate or any of the other topics we cover, just call me off air or text me at 702-203-1165. You can also check us out on the web at lvrealestateradio.com or on our handle on social media at LV Real Estate Radio. We'll meet you on the radio next Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on the new 101.5 FM, 720 a.m. KDWN, the Talk of Las Vegas.